Good evening, everybody. It is Friday night, my friends. Start of the weekend, and how better to start off the weekend than by playing a CRPG, is what I say. Sorry, I was was catching up on some Discord stuff. it's like I ignore Discord all day long because I'm working and stuff. And then like 5 minutes, I start the 5 minute, 8 minute timer or whatever. And then I'm like, 5 minutes before stream, I'll try to catch up real fast. It's just how my brain works, friends. It's just how my brain works. And we're back. We're going to be having some more Black Geyser tonight. We're definitely doing the main story stuff. So we were just like right in the middle of doing it, but I was just getting like I have a few hundred more enemies to kill before we can continue it. It seems like. So let's get on with it, shall we, my friends? Let's do this. Let's find out what has happened. There's been a change of leadership at Darren Gould, and perhaps we'll make a further change of leadership, huh? Who knows? Who knows? But let's pop in there. Let's get the game audio up here and get started right away. We're gonna jump right into some battles. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Oh man. All right. Yeah, we got dude hams right here.
I await your instructions at once.
Them after us. Why is she using her fists again? The hell, man.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Like, now I swear when we saved, she had her weapons on her. Really? This is so annoying. This is so super annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to make some room, I guess, or something here, because this is getting ponderous. That every time I bring her back from the brink, doesn't have her stuff here. This is really, really annoying. I swear that she had all her stuff on her. Now we gotta go all the way back again. Oh, this is annoying. So super annoying. It's not obvious either that things were dropped on the ground, when she was resurrected. Oh man. I'm gonna sit through 2 more loading screens after this one. Yeah, I feel like I get the problem
At once.
Which is that her inventory is full, and so the game can't put anything more in it. But really, truly, I feel like that should have been something that was found in testing. You know what I mean? And like, maybe there was, some kind of alert put up, or at least have it where, because the things that she's dropping are not things that your weapons don't count towards your inventory, when they're equipped. So why is it that it seems to me like the way they respawn characters is that they have all their stuff go into their inventory first, and then they sort it out into where it should be in the equipment slots. And it's like, well, really, it should be the other way around. It should be fill out the equipment slots first because they're the most important things, because they're the things you had equipped, and then bring in everything that was in the inventory. Right? So this is just so super annoying. And the worst part of it is that they just give you, you have a character that is much, has very few hit points and is much further behind level wise. Or I mean, when they level up, they don't get that much when they level up. You know what I mean? So it's just really super annoying. All right, so where the hell did you drop things? Right here. What do we got? Give both of those to her.
Yes.
I await your instructions.
I'm always ready.
One she's using. This is annoying all around. Well, you... Maybe?
I'm listening.
I guess while I'm here, I should probably sell off some stuff. So we free up our inventory again. Yeah. What was it? What is that game that I need to actually finish at some point? Go back to and redo it. Dungeon Siege. That's what it is. Dungeon Siege was so good in that it gave you a pack mule and stuff, and so many games don't do that. What is going on? Hang on a second. What's going on over here? What happened here? Okay, that was weird. Alright, for some reason... I don't know what happened there. For some reason, caffeine didn't go live, or it unlived itself? Whatever. Anyway.
At once.
Down here, we'll sell some stuff off since we're here.
Can I help you? Greetings.
No. Alright, let's go. Sell a bunch of stuff. Commander's mace, daggers. Anything else here? That one. And here, shields to all those. What the hell? Why is it selecting things I'm not selecting? Gauntlets. Know all that. That's good. Getting like a UI bug here now. Some things selected that aren't. Insight. That's it. That one thing there from her. Marvex. I think we can just lift everything except, well, we can't really. Alright. All that. And use all that. Alright, good.
I await your instructions. Off I go.
Back to where we were. Now she's got her actual staff back. Alright. There on Gold Center. Hey, long play, welcome. Welcome. Okay, at least we've the one saving grace here is it doesn't, like, once you defeat everybody they don't respawn, which is good. So we have to run back where we were for a few more loading areas. I hope that he's like a known bug that they're gonna fix.
I await your
at some point,
instructions.
because that is really super
At
annoying.
once.
Like having your character just, you know, you revive your character, but they just drop their weapons on the ground, which just seems so silly. It's like something you would find. Let's take fast mode off and get on in. The worst part of it is too, like she dropped her staves like at the entrance to the church there, but they blend in so you can't even tell that they were there. Wow, man, these guys have so much stuff on them. That is ridiculously heavy, apparently.
At once.
Another one to fight down here. Yep, there are.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Oh, wow, there's a lot down here. Okay.
Caught me off guard.
Let's
Yes.
go and get Wolf over there. Him a little bit. Another one too.
What was that?
Her healed up.
I'm always ready.
A few more down here. That busy. Pot shots at us. There we go. Alright, excellent. That went
I await your instructions.
fairly well. Let's
Yes.
you to heal yourself.
I'm listening.
Pick up all the things. How much XP did I get for that last fight? $50 XP? That's it? Oh no, okay, 50. Looks like they were all 50. There was a bunch of them. Okay. I still have something on them? No. Alright. Alright. So. Oh, wow, his inventory's full.
I'm listening.
Jesus. Yep, his inventory's full. Sort by weight. Nope, he's now over encumbered. Right, and how is this that heavy? Sort by weight. It puts the potion up top there. Try that again. There we go. Okay, it doesn't work from one to the next.
Well,
What do you wish?
Okay, she has some space left. That's good. Her staff that she's using was never identified. That's interesting. Okay.
What do you wish of me?
Wish of you to always have some kind of inventory open. We don't have a repeat.
Hmm?
Okay. Alright.
You need only ask. Off I go.
I mean, I didn't have to stop to kill them, but I felt like it. Can't be just one here, right? Probably a ton of them.
No one stands against steel.
Alright, well, there were two there. All the XP I can get.
There?
I'm not gonna pick up any more stuff. As much as it pains me to leave loot behind, I'm not gonna pick up more stuff. I'm just here for some XP right now. Thank you.
I fear neither pain nor death.
Sure, clear this place out. Alright. I guess time to head up the stairs. Do a quick save. They're only giving me 50 XP for those. So we're going to get to fight our estranged bro, or is he going to tap out and just send his minions after me? Well, there's lots of blood around here.
At once.
Bit of a bloodbath. Quick save. That guy standing over there, that's just iron. That's just a thing, I think. That's just a statue. Yep, there we go. Halt! Not a step further. At ease, men, let them through.
Espin,
Well, here he is.
salutations and welcome. This is a most fortuitous meeting indeed.
Oh, ye gods, what have you done?
I have executed Lord Frelsey. He was inconvenient, and imprisoned the rest of the War Council. Now, I rule, alone.
Have you gone totally out of your gourd, you madman? Mad, you say? Far from it, my friend. But why, man? Why did you do it?
Over the past several weeks, I have come to understand that the War Council had been infiltrated by certain demonic influences. A few days ago, when in private conference with Frelsey, he revealed himself to be the most corrupted of all. He had to be purged for the good of Deron Gould.
What proof do you have of his corruption? When I suggested the War Council was under the control of invisible demons, he denied it strenuously. Also, the reflection of the candlelight in his eyes was red, much too red for him to be entirely human. Oh boy. You killed Lord Frelsey, didn't you? Now you're a traitor to both Azilbright and Deron Gould. Put a demon and a threat to the kingdom to the sword. Call me what you like. I see. What do you intend to do next?
The war against Isilbright will continue, but under my banner. When Velianrik has been brought to heel, I shall lead all of Ismerald to a new and prosperous future. Only one small detail remains to be decided. I need your strength and wisdom, Espin. Join me in this crusade. Stand at my right hand as we crush all who dare stand before us.
I don't think so. The only future that lies before you is death at my hand. Well said, my boy.
Of course. Just what I should expect from the misbegotten child of a scullery maid and a weak-willed fop. Guards, to arms!
A weak-willed fop? Now that's where I draw the line. I at least have somewhat of a will. Okay. Well, this is a thing. So...
Yes?
you're gonna do that.
I await your
You're
instructions.
gonna do that.
Well,
You're going to Berserk.
I'm listening.
And so are you. And
What was that?
you will buff him.
I'm listening.
And you do this. Wait there yet. How about you?
I'm always ready.
Are you, what can I do here? I could do chain lightning, but I have a feeling it's going to hurt us too, but see what happens. to cast that on her. Yeah. What do you have? Oh, here's Entangle. I've been looking for that. Good.
Hmm?
And when will this come off cooldown? Alright, cast that on him. Alright, heal her up. Some more.
Your time will come.
What do you wish?
Heal her. I wish I knew what was going on here. I can't see a damn thing. I think there's several enemies still here.
What do you wish of me?
I want you to get some wolves out here to help us out. Get some more out. Nice. Okay. That was a mess, but
Not
sure.
Quite sure what to make of this.
Yeah, I guess I'm not either. Oh no, this corpse is filthy with disease, which I must assume is the same plague that ravages Darren Gould. Aldenar showed no symptoms, but if the illness had progressed naturally, he should have died weeks ago. Perhaps Aldenar himself was the source of the plague all along. Being immune to its effects, he would have spread it everywhere he went. How did Aldenar come to be so riddled with disease? I suspect he was a victim of the same curse he accused the War Council of. Demonic influence. Ironic, no? What should we do about all this?
I need some extra time to examine the corpse and see what else I can learn. I am afraid I'm not entirely equipped to deal with both an autopsy and the immediate needs of the people suffering here. Be a dear and stop by the medic in the Garden of Delights for me. He may be able to send some extra hands.
Okay. Meet me in the Curious Cat once you're back. I'll try my best to help those that can still be helped while you're away. Just before you go, I don't believe he's going to need his blade where he's going. Here, take it. Maybe you will. Oh, well, they're automatically teleporting me. Before I can loot all those bodies. That's not cool with that. But I guess she gave me the most important thing, which was his blade. It means we're over encumbered right now. Blade of the Usurper. Oh, and she leveled up too. Cool. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. Alright. Short sword. Small blade, slashing damage 3 to 9, attack range, attack time 3.5 seconds. Whoa. What is going on here? What is happening over there? Blade of the Usurper. 3.5 seconds. Plus 11% to critical chance. Wow. And it's a small blade too, which I can use. It's also cursed. I wonder if I take the curse off of it. I wonder how. I guess I wonder what it will do. We'll see in a minute. What's going on? Hang on. What is going on with caffeine today? What the hell is happening here? Oh, it's asking for a login, but we're still alive. It says. Yeah, we're still alive. Okay, weird. I don't know. They're doing. Sometimes they're just doing weird stuff. Anyway, we shall continue here.
At once.
Nothing there. All right, so, I guess. Can I leave the map here? Yeah. Let's do that. Head back to. Oh, well, we get enemies.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Oh.
Ah, brr. Alright, let's go. And we'll head to. Well, we have to head to the Garden of Delights, but let's go back here and get ourselves together again. Oh, where is my? No, you know where I want to? Where is my other dude at? Where's Hamlin at? He mentioned where he would be. Stumbling steps in Greybox Square. Okay, yes, that's where we want to go.
Off I go.
Go to Greybox Square and grab him. Get our party back up. Dump all these arrows and stuff onto him because I've been holding on to him for him, and that bow as well. Then we'll go maybe take the curse off the blade of the usurper and see what it's like. Because I kind of like the dagger I have right now because it's like very often freezing enemies and making them shatter. So, but you know, obviously more damage is more damage. While we're doing that, can I
Yes.
get her last skills up? Last skills, prodigy, weapons. Oop.
Yes.
Alright, let's get learning research up. Prodigy. Get her rods and staves up. There we go. Where is Hamlin at? I don't see him. Upstairs? No. Wait, did I go to the wrong place? He should be here. Maybe I went to the wrong place. The only tavern here, though, right? Oh, was he standing outside and I just walked past him? Wait. What is going on here? Stumbling steps in Greybark Square. Oh. Yep, there were 2 bars here. That explains it. That explains it. Alright, where's he at? There he is. He's my friend. Fancy joining forces again? Yes. Fantastic, let's carry on. Okay. Go into inventory here. Pass all this stuff off to him. And yeah, all these arrows and things. Keep him warm for him. That's everything there. What do you have right now? Pull that back up. How's this bow? A little bit longer attack time, but better at everything else. So I'm gonna equip that. Thank you very much. And I think he's got some arrows and stuff too, right? Yeah. I have more arrows than he knows what to do with. And that's just fine by me. Okay.
Yes?
You know what? How about you give that to her?
I'm always ready.
Always use another one of these. And there's some more arrows. Got arrows all over the place here.
Well,
we got arrows as well.
What is your wish?
Okay. There's to her. So that's good. So all this is sort of combined here. Yeah, all those stacks are stacked up.
A beer would be nice.
What do you wish of me?
what do you need?
I await your instructions.
Alright. We've done that.
I'm listening.
Back out of here. And we can go sell our stuff and rest for the night.
At once.
Although I think we're going to have to go over to what's his face because he's the only one open at nighttime, I think. Oh yeah, we got to stop off at the church too. And see if I can take the curse off of that. See if what taking the curse off of that thing will do. I wonder if it tells me in the description what attributes are from the curse and which ones aren't. Over here, is this guy
At
here?
once.
Probably not. Nope, not there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. that. And let's see. Get rid of this stuff. Install all that. And we can get rid of the... wait, what? Why is that still showing up as... Oh, the boots. And alright, you're empty now. I think you should be free of anything. Okay. Arvex. All that. And then, that one. Good for you. Alright. I'll be good now.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, a lot lighter on our feet. Ready then. A whole lot of hurry up and wait. Yep, wait.
At once.
Can I help you?
Alright, so does it tell me 383. Oh, let's purify it. Let's see. Yes. Now. I mean, it's still doing a hell of a lot of damage. And critical chance and all of those things. So, fine by me. Let's use that. But I do like my ice deck. Oh well. They threw a
I await your
badass sword at me. So I must use it. The sword? The pen is mightier than the sword. Then, we'll rest to get all of our spells and everything back. And then, on to the Garden of Delights. Let them know to send more healers. We're actually not even doing all that bad health-wise either. Just a matter of getting spells paired.
Yes?
At least the gang's all back together again. I feel better. We got, I mean, the other chick was okay, but I feel better that I've got my full, like, customized party back. Go.
At once.
Of the lights it is. And then I have to see who I have to talk to here. I guess do I have to talk to the head honcho, or do I have to talk to someone else? Okay. Bring this fast speed off for a second. Off to the medic by the medic's tent in the Garden of the Light. It's right here, right?
At once.
Yes.
It's all too much. Is everything okay? Have you ever seen the sea at dusk just as the sun touches the water? It's like an ocean of blood. I don't know that I have. Do you need help? Wave upon wave crashing remorselessly against an uncaring shore. Let's say yes, then I can go in. Does your kind never tire of mutilation and horror? I suppose not. Go ahead, go in and see for yourself if you must.
Greetings.
Okay, let's try this again. Isla sent me here to ask for additional help. There's too much to be done in Darren Gould for her to handle it alone, and she thought you might have some extra hands around. Yes, nobody should have to stay here and do this to see what I've seen. I'm sorry, yes, I'll have two of my best out on the next wagon to Darren Gould. Okay, dude, it's,
Off I go.
relax a little bit there. Maybe you should, maybe it's time for a vacation. Return to Isla inside the Curious Cat and Darren Gould down. Alright. Not sure. Sometimes I wonder, like, I get the idea behind the quest, which is, just go and, like, do this thing. But honestly, something like that, where it's like, run over and just tell this guy something, and then, there's no, like, skill checks involved or anything like that. It's like, it feels like they could have just cut that quest down and been like, yeah, I'll send, she could have just said, I'll send somebody to go do it, and, just meet me later on at, Curious Cat or whatever. Like, it feels like it's not a fetch quest per se, but it just feels kind of pointless to.
At once.
It feels like you're doing dirty work more than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, if it required me to, like, do a favor for that guy or something like that, I mean, it would be a different story. But I don't know. It feels like, and I guess I'm noticing it more because of, I'm noticing the bouncing around more because of all the loading and stuff. But really, it's like they could really trim some of the fat on some of these quests. I mean, we just went through like a whole big battle, so it makes sense that I would go and rest up, right? So her just saying like, look, I'm going to send for an envoy, just come back, see me in a day or so, would have made sense because I would have just gone and rested up, come back, and boom, everything's done. There was no, that trip, extra trip out to Darren Gould and stuff, just, or out to the Garden of Delights just felt unnecessary. Oh, there she is over there. I'm like, where the hell is she?
What was that? Ah, hello. I'm glad you came to see me again.
My request for additional medical aid has reached the garden, I assume. There's always a bit of spark in the air when we come together. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's a romance option. Well, Isla, how are things? Much improved. How have you noticed a change in the city?
A substantial majority of the infected are now recovering. The worst of the symptoms are dying down, and people are acting more like themselves. The boils will leave nasty scars in a few cases, but I think the plague has been beaten back for the time being.
You think the plague dying down is linked to Aldnar's death? Undoubtedly.
I think you'll agree the very timely demise of both Lord Aldnar and the illness was a bit too strong for coincidence. A careful examination of the cadaver supported my early suspicions. The disease was magical in nature, and Aldnar was the prime plague carrier.
Though the victims are definitely in better health than even a day ago, the city still needs my guidance to effect a full recovery. Alright. Perhaps it's time you told me what you actually know for certain about the Pact Prophecy. Prophecy states that the goddess Zornilsa and devil god Rothgor would make a pact to plunge Yarangol into chaos, but their plan would be disrupted somehow, and that an even worse catastrophe would follow. Long ago, I discovered another piece of the story which described this second terrible event as the Dark Moon Rising. I've never been able to decipher exactly what this means. The information you yourself uncovered, only when the pendulum ceases to swing, troubles me further. The pendulum is not a device, but a spirit which first appeared when the Geyser beast was banished. I believe he is a ward against the worst threats facing Izilmereld. Why does the Pact Prophecy concern you so much? I wouldn't say I'm concerned. What kind of fool would I be to lose sleep over the world coming to a sudden, calamitous end sometime in the next month? What do you think we should do? Find the pendulum and speak with him directly. Bakir also mentioned the temple at the Alva Menadil something or other, Alpha, Beta, Gamma base. You might find some useful information there. Okay. I will seek out the pendulum. It sounds as though he's our best hope of unraveling the Pact Prophecy. Good luck to you. Hey, we completed Chapter 4. How about that? Or we're just getting into Chapter 4. I'm thinking we completed Chapter 4, but we'll see. Finally progressing the game. What am I doing? Travel to Little Tusk Mountain. Oh, okay, so this is probably where we'll find the prime Overkirk or whatever it is that we need for that other quest. So where is this at? It's not where I thought it would be. But that way. And there's something over here. I'm guessing that's there. New area on the world map, Little Tusk Mountain. New area on the world map, town of blah blah blah. Would you? Well, maybe it won't show me until I actually.
At once.
Oh, here it is. Town of blah blah blah. And Little Tusk Mountain. Destination's too far. What did I need in the town? So should I go to the town first, I guess? I don't know how why is that too far? I'm down on Gold South. How much further do I have to go here? I guess we'll go Stoutwood Pass and then pop over from there, maybe? All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Hamlin leveled up. When did he level up? I guess, yeah, bargain persuasion. Class skills. We'll do quick locks. And not traps, I think. Weapons. Small blades up even more. Guess we'll get another eyeball thing.
I await your instructions. I'm listening.
If I immediately exit here, can I now get over to this other one? Use a different exit to unlock the area. Okay. We'll use this exit. Use a different exit. Oh, come on. What different exit do you want me to use? Crying out loud. Is this one? Try this one.
Off I go.
Oh, come on. That's so annoying. So basically I can't get there from here, right? I have to go, I guess, Valley of the Singing Trees, maybe. That is such an annoying mechanic. Why do they even have that in the game? It's like, you know, Uh. Do I have to go to the Valley of Singing Trees for something? I feel like there was something I had to turn in one of these areas that I was putting off. Let's see what it says here. These areas, document art. Yeah, mushroom emission. The list of the Zilbrights.
At once.
Travel to a neighbor to... come on. Go to the other thing. Go to the mountain first, to the town. Oof. I'm guessing going here and doing whatever we have to do will unlock maybe another area that then is right next to the town that we're supposed to go to.
At once.
Come on. This is frustrating. This is super frustrating.
At once.
Now I can get there. Oh. That's annoying. That seems like a mechanic that sounds good on paper, but once you actually try to play the game, it just doesn't work out well. It feels like something that they should have probably dropped a while ago. Ring fit for a giant and paddle it. Okay.
I await your instructions.
Where's this? I'm right down in the corner of the map.
At once.
See in here? Where we walk into something ginormous. There we go. That's probably what we're looking for there, right? Yep. Pristine. Yep. I'm sure we're probably going to need more than just the one. There's someone standing there. I guess this is the pendulum. Is there nowhere else to go?
Off I go.
Oh yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Huh, okay, it's a lot smaller map than I thought it would be. Yes. Hello, can we talk? It is coming. Alright, what is coming? The Dark Moon. What is the Dark Moon? The Dark Moon is an event which will spell the doom of Yarangol. Now nothing may be done to stop it. What are you looking at? I'm looking at the horizon, and that final line is crossed chaos will reign. I know why you have come. Ask your questions and I will answer as best as I can. I've heard about the Pact Prophecy. What I need to know now is how to stop what is foretold. I will tell you how to break the pact between the evil gods, though I must also tell you the consequences of your action. Okay, what is the disaster that's prophesied to occur when the pact is broken? There are darker things in this world than greed or pride or bloodlust. Madness strives for nothing. Its only principle is to undo. Its only purpose to alter everything to fit its own warped perception. The pact must be broken, but to break it is to shiver the pillars of Yarangol. Then the world will slide into that same madness and be consumed. And you will be responsible. Oh, fun. Okay. I mean, you know, if you're going to be responsible for something, you might as well be responsible for, you know, making the world slide into its doom, I guess. You know? I mean, not everything has to be sunshine and rainbows, right? Me, how will I be responsible? You are the catalyst which calls down the dark. Your decisions have shaped this world around you, and you will continue to do so. Some things cannot change. Yours are the lilting notes before the crescendo. And the crescendo will come. What exactly is the pact? Long ago, as the races of Yarangol were being formed, their selfish animal instincts subsided. Some of the gods were full of joy as their creations flourished. Others were disinterested. Still others reacted with alarm. Zornilza, goddess of greed, and Hrothgor, the devil god, watched as greed and chaos gave way to charity and order. Without influence in mortal affairs, these entities cannot exist. Thus they formed an alliance to fight back the slowly encroaching morality. They formed a pact, through the influence of Hrothgor's minions, issuing forth from a rift in Azilmoreld known as the Black Geyser. Hey, there we go, finally got the title drop. Zornilza would spread her foul desires throughout the land. Hrothgor would receive his own due, as the resulting disorder and violence were visited upon the world. Okay. What must I do? You must break the pact. There's a There's a castle east of Zilbright, the ancient monument of a forgotten warlord. Within its walls, the Black Geyser flows. Oh, is that the castle we see on the title screen? Probably. You must close the rift from which it issues and staunch its evil forever. Only gods may undo the works of other gods. True, you will not be able to disrupt the Black Geyser on your own. You will require divine assistance. It is the only way. How do I find divine assistance? Not as simple as prayer, unfortunately. You will have to discover the answer to this question for yourself. Assuming I locate the Black Geyser, what happens then? You yourself must enter the geyser. I hope we don't have to go through the front door, at least. Enter it. You said the geyser was a rift between Yarangol and the realm of Hrothgor, the devil god. That is where he holds dominion. The rift may only be sealed from whence it was opened.
If this is truly the only way, then so be it.
Certain death. I hope we will find this geyser soon. What happens once the rift is closed? That is beyond my ken. Alright, I am ready. I will break the pact and close the geyser's black rift. Finish what you must do in this world before you venture to the other. There will be but one chance, and even should you succeed, I do not know if you will return. Mortals often take comfort in luck, therefore I wish you good fortune. Go now, do what must be done. We will not speak again. Okay. They're basically warning me to
There?
finish up any side quests. Which, really, there's only one that I'm going to finish up. And I have to give this other guy his thing. That pristine jigger that he wanted. We gained 167 XP. Let's go here. The Frey Nagar, whatever it is. And with that darn cat grabbing the fish in the foreground there, constantly running away with it. Okay, so go to the brewery here and do what we can. Tell this guy to give this thing over to this guy. That'll be one more quest off our list, and I think I guess I can go on that mushroom hunt, I suppose. It's taking us to a place that we've already cleared out. Yeah, I might as well get as much XP as I can before we go, in case it's just enough to put us over the level up. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully it'll be just enough for us to level up.
Can I help you?
How goes the search? I have... Look. Marvelous. Exactly what I need. As for your reward, a pouch of gold and this helmet I wore when I served in the army. I gave up soldiering the moment I could get back to brewing. Keep tripping over the bloody thing anyway. Keep the gold. Spend it on whatever one needs to run a brewery. Are you sure you're not a northerner yourself? If you ever have an evening to spare, you would be an honored guest at the tavern. Farewell. Ooh, 6,000 XP. Reinforced Cyclops Scout. 3 decreased by 1. Just by 1, huh? What does this look like? Pulse and Blow. Intelligence -2. It grants Brickfall. Intelligence -2 and focus -1. Work on this guy.
Well?
Pulse and Blow. Sure, I mean, he doesn't need intelligence or focus, so. There we go. That. Got intelligence of 3. Focus of... Alright, now he's got a...
I await your instructions.
He's got Brickfall now, which I guess will be an interesting spell. What else we got here? Received an assortment of bones for him to craft a door from. Do I have enough for that? I feel like I don't, like, it hasn't told me that I have enough for this. Manage to find Varan's beloved. And a mushroom on mission. They told me that his colleague fell on a Crimson Crossing, living in a building filled with smoke and fumes. He asked me to acquire a special sort of mushroom for his work. Due to his colleague disappearing outside. Colleague used to go to a strange swampy forest to the west of Azilbright to source his fungus called that mushroom. Okay.
At once.
Alright, so we'll see if we can grab that mushroom for the guy. That'll be one more off of there. I don't know what to do about the finding the beloved. The dude's beloved. Like, I don't know where else to look. Like, I looked all around the area. What was his name, too? Baran. I mean, Baran is still alive. It says, I wonder if either of them is still alive in the present day. So I know Baran's alive, and I've talked to him. But I don't know what he wants as far as Lily is concerned. So it's the west of Zilbright. I mean, is it gonna be the Screaming Barrows? I feel like that's the only thing it could be. I mean, the hidden cabin might have had it, but then we'd already have that mushroom, right? Am I sure I don't already have that mushroom?
Yes.
This red cone. Now, I would imagine it would go into my quest inventory if I had it.
I await your instructions.
What do I got here? I got a skull, arm bone, foot. I'm not sure what else. What else that guy wants for his door that he's trying to make. It seems because the game seems to be telling me that I need to finish these up now, which leads me to believe that I have everything I need to finish these up. But what does it say? Strange swampy forest. Well, it's gotta be this then. The swampy forest then is gonna be the Screaming Barrows. See, we get the mushroom from there. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Those sorrows, that's misfortune. Yeah, that's right. We're in this really happy-go-lucky place here.
At once.
Have anything? No. Gershom is the one that was looking for the bones, right? Talk to him real fast. Let's see if I have enough here.
Can I help you?
Am I finding materials for me? I don't have the complete set, but I'm still looking. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's this cat.
Off I go.
The right kind of mushroom. It's mushroom, but not the right kind. There goes cat.
There?
I can buy them from the merchant. Let's see here.
Yes.
Let's have a look at your wares. Yes, it's got figurines. Power of Darkness, Fusion Berry Juice. Not sure where else I can go here.
I will lead.
Maybe down this way here? I've never really gone down here. Word to the Fog of War.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
That Marshland lurker had some gold on it. Still nothing here.
As you say.
Well, I mean, this is the swamp, right? So it's gotta be here. I would think.
There?
I see. I mean, the only difference here is it's not really a forested area. More like just a swamp straight up. So maybe it's not here, it's... I mean, go back to Hidden Cabin. That's not really a swamp area, but it is a forest area. It did have a lot of stuff there. It did have a lot of bushes and everything else, so maybe it's here.
At once.
There.
Off I go.
Anything shows up over on this side. Oh, a ghoul here? Why is there a ghoul here?
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Wow. Well, that was weird. Oh, here it is. There's the mushroom. That's why there was a ghoul there. It was protecting the mushroom.
There?
Okay. So, where do we go back for this guy? I think it was Crimson Crossing. Where we picked that one up. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, who gave it to me here? Jolvar. I feel like he was, yeah, Jolvar's concoction. I was gonna say, I think he was a merchant here.
Can I help you?
I have your mushroom. Good news indeed. Finally, I can get back to my work. Here's some gold for your trouble, and why not take Rogan's festival as well? I left it here months ago, and it keeps getting in the way. I'll see if I can find use for it, but keep the gold, please. You're most generous, sir. Come around sometime if you wish to talk. I believe you'd make good company. Oh, 2100 XP. We got Rogan's Cauldron Stir. Greed only decreased by 1. I feel like that's broken. That seems a little bit broken, that like your greed only reduces by 1 for your actions, even though I've got all this influence and stuff. What is the greed looking like anyway? 1134. Waking. The curse of greed is starting to become prominent over Yarngold. The poor and rejected find themselves on the streets. Begging for alms, many of them turn to a life of robbery and violence, becoming bandits and mercenaries, preying on those who travel the roads between cities. Okay. There's art. I don't know what to do about this. I would love to finish off Stonecrafter's art, but I feel like I don't know where else to go for it. Like I've gotten everything I can think to get. Where am I supposed to go now for the main quest? Oh, return to Durham. Wonder if she's gonna put another marker on our map or something we have to get to first. You ready then? Get on in here. Speed up our walking. Get there fast. Go.
What was that?
Doctor? You have returned. Tell me, did you speak with the pendulum? I did.
It is ending, isn't it? There is so little time left now. There is too little time left for you to spend it with me. And you know I don't say that lightly.
I have a letter for you, my dear, from someone who thinks of himself as terribly important. I wonder what this is all about. Oh, no doubt the most important thing you'll ever read. But wait a moment. Pendulum, they asked you to go to a Castle Alistor to deal with a portal? Yes, how did you know? Well, I've known about the Black Geyser for some time, called a very educated guess. Let me be frank, there is something you should know about the Curse of Greed.
There is no such curse at all.
Go on? What you've seen isn't what you think. I have spoken to a number of long-practicing shamans who discovered a most peculiar thing. Around each person infected by the curse are a crowd of spirits, spirits of the dead. What's more, they appear to be whispering. Whispering what? It would appear that they are whispering a sort of influence into each ear. Influence causes all the effects of what we've understood so far as a curse. What's more, the spirits seem to be coming from a particular place, Castle Alistor in the east. That castle has no great history of violence, at least not enough to account for so many damned souls.
I can conclude but one thing. A bridge exists between this place and Rothkor's realm. And something is turning the damned of his twisted plane into vessels of greed. Couriers of darkness.
There you go, Couriers of Darkness. So that we've gotten the entire game title out now. That's awful. Being damned seems bad enough. I can only imagine.
So I must ask you, when you go to Castle Alistor, please, do what you can to end this madness. This horror has lasted too long. Seal the breach if you can. Mortal kind has suffered too long. Now go. There is no time left. I wish you fair winds.
World. All I did was talk to her, and the world greed grew by 30 points. Jeez Louise. Okay. In its right place. Party has gained an item. Invitation from King Heinrich. Okay, travel to the Royal Palace in Zilbright.
At once.
I was wondering when this guy would want to talk to us. Alright, one point here.
At once.
To the castle, at least. Then we'll quick save. I mean, I can probably quick save when we go inside, but I'm not sure if I'm going to trigger something or what here. Quick save. There we go. Okay. There was no cutscene or anything. Yeah, the game's dragging a bit right now because I think some of these quests towards the end here are a little bit ponderous. Like they're stretching out the time just for stretching out the time. All right, go
at once.
Walk all the way up to him.
Ah, Espin. Espin! You are most welcome in Sealbright, most welcome. Please allow me to express my appreciation for all you've done to end this war.
I did my part, Your Majesty. It was little enough. Oh, but I disagree. The counsel you offered the crown could not have come at a more critical time. Dark thoughts had enveloped me and threatened my judgment, but your wisdom helped clear my mind and see the way to a peaceful resolution of this conflict. Negotiations with Darren Gould are to begin shortly. Are you ready, Lord Espin? What points remain to be settled? Former rebels have suggested a new form of government, a notion which I have graciously agreed to entertain. Additionally, they have tabled issues of money and the reconstruction of Darren Gould. This all depends on the conflict being decisively finished, of course. Why is the contingent from the Eastern Empires here? They are present as neutral observers. Since the Rillo have long lived as honored guests in the east of the kingdom, I thought it politic to allow them a place at the proceedings. What does the crown hope to gain from the summit? The war must be fought. The resolution should be swift and decisive. That has not been the case in the fight with Darren Gould. Conflict is dragged on. The people have suffered unnecessarily. The crown desires Izilmaril to be peacefully united and strength and prosperity once more. I am willing to make some concessions in order to achieve this noble goal. What outcome is the Crown hoping to achieve regarding the new form of government, monetary policy, and the rebuilding of Darren Gould? I am willing to concede a portion of the Crown's authority to a council of nobles. I have not, however, forgotten those who launched the insurrection against the Crown. They shall have no special privileges on this new council. The many lords and ladies who remained loyal to me over these past months are much more deserving to assist in the kingdom's rule. As for the city itself, naturally Darren Gould must be rebuilt. There is an argument to be made for letting the destruction stand as an abject lesson, but Izimorel relies too heavily on their ore to take that route. And since the rebels were responsible for Darren Gould's fall, they must see to her repair. They're certainly wealthy enough. Will I have some say in the negotiations, Your Majesty? Most definitely. Your intervention was in large part responsible for bringing this war to a close. You must feel free to weigh in on all the topics at hand. Okay, I need more time to prepare. Do an F5 here. Alright, let's do it.
Espin, you are most welcome.
Part. I'm ready to begin, Your Majesty.
Splendid. Let the proceedings commence. Welcome, everyone. I am King Valienric, liege lord of Isilmarald and all her cities, towns, settlements, and peoples. Welcome to the delegation from Darren Gould, our guests from the Eastern Empires, and all our other friends and visitors. We are gathered today to negotiate an end to hostilities between Isilbright and the Crown, and Darren Gould, represented by a council of nobles. Now, let us get underway. The war has been difficult and lengthy, an exhausting trial both of blood and treasure. I sincerely hope the nobles of the Iron City are prepared to talk peace.
Hear, hear. If they're not, let me have a word with them. Let no one here fear for their lives or safety. You have my word that the well-being of everyone at the summit is sacrosanct. Does this extension of clemency apply to pickpockets, I wonder? Good lords, noble ladies, the first item to be addressed is the rebuilding of Darren Gould. The rebel council of Darren Gould has agreed to cease hostilities against the Crown in exchange for certain assurances regarding the future of the city. Lord Blythe, please state your terms for the assembly.
Assembled noblemen, noble women, and delegates. I am Lord Blythe of Darren Gould. Your Majesty, the Council thanks you sincerely, both for your hospitality and for your diligent effort to bring these parties together, that we may resolve our differences without further bloodshed.
Regarding the Council's terms, the damage to the city proper, and to her mines and people, can be repaired if His Majesty is willing to lend the aid of Zilbright's engineers, laborers, and healers. Beyond this, we request only one further boon, the suspension of taxes levied by the Crown for a period of 6 years. This is our most conservative estimate of the time needed to restore the Iron City and her citizens to their former status. Well, I suppose I should not be surprised. But Lord Blythe, before I address the Council's demands, I will remind the Assembly that the insurrection against the Crown was entirely the responsibility of your rebellious nobility. The Crown's prosecution of the war was nothing but the exercise of the kingdom's and my own's natural right to defense. Now that your time and resources are no longer drained by the war, the great wealth of Darren Gould should be more than ample to fund reconstruction. The loan of Azilbright's tradespeople and healers you are welcome to. However, I propose that taxation continue at the same level as before the conflict, which, I remind you again, was entirely your doing. Lord Espin, what is your opinion? I would say I'm I'm guessing number 2. Darren Gould must have the freedom to determine her own future. Let the council rebuild as they see fit, but grant them a suspension of regular taxes until the mines are producing at full capacity again. Since the required help from Isilbright in the form of engineers, healers, etc. would speed this process, His Majesty should grant it, but Darren Gould must pay their wages as stipulated by the respective trade guild. I don't agree with this view of things, as it rewards insurrectionists with a holiday from their financial responsibilities to the kingdom, but I did agree to concessions, so I will let the point stand. Just see to it there are no more such points. The Council's opinion is that this solution is fair to both parties. Thank you for your contribution to this discussion, Lord Espin. Next order of business. Assembled noblemen, noblewomen, and friends of the crown, the second item to be addressed is the trade and taxation policy of the Kingdom of Isilmareld, as it applies to her sundry domains, resources, and citizens.
The Council of Darren Gould has expressed their dissatisfaction with Isilmarild's current policy in the form of open rebellion against the crown and war. Now, Lord Blythe, what does the Council propose?
Your Majesty, trade in Isilmarald has for too long been severely restricted, and its profits heavily curtailed by the crown.
Not only wealthy cities like ours, but smaller settlements like Dalkavar, Crimson Crossing, and Fesset Grove have suffered for years under burdensome taxation and restrictions on access to goods and customers in the capital. Yes, we all know how unhappy you are. What do you propose? The Council recommends that trade everywhere in the kingdom should be allowed to flourish without restriction. Second, we recommend that, setting aside the term of Darren Gould's reconstruction, every town and settlement in the kingdom should enjoy the same low rate of taxation as the capital. Your desire for fairness in all monetary matters is laudable, Lord Blythe, but Isilbright, as the nation's economic and political capital, must flourish without check or restraint. The capital's prosperity acts as a deep well from which every smaller part of the kingdom is watered, thus the lower taxes. Let me turn again to the Crown's Council, Lord Espin. Let's see. I would say, Your Majesty, I agree that trade should be regulated and taxation applied equally throughout Isilmareld, within the capital and without. The Crown thinks this is a simplistic solution to a very nuanced problem, but if these rebel nobles think it will work, let's see what transpires. It'll be on their heads if Isilmareld is left in poverty. The Council concurs with Lord Espin. We have one final order of business. Esteemed guests, the final item on the agenda, a new system of governance for the King of Isilmareld.
Everyone. After much deliberation, the Crown has decided to relinquish the absolute rulership conferred by royal blood, in favor of a new system that admits some decision-making powers and legislative control to a council of noblemen and women. The essentials of this new order will be codified with the cooperation of the council itself. So the most pressing issue is, who will get a seat at the table?
If it please your Majesty, the Council of Darren Gould desires nothing more than to resolve our disagreements with the Crown and move forward. However, to ensure the persistence of the newfound peace, voices of dissent must be included among this royal body of advisors.
Therefore, we propose a council of 14, peopled by the 7 remaining members from Darren Gould seated here today, and 7 nobles chosen by the king. 7 remaining members of the War Council of Darren Gould. Pertinent detail, I think. The Crown too wishes to leave our disagreements behind, and I agree that Darren Gould must have a place on the new council. However, your group represents but a fraction of Isilmarild's nobility. Asking for half the seats seems like an overreach to me. Lord Espen, what say you? I guess number 2 again. The Council of Delringuld should have equal representation on the Council of Isilmareld to ensure fairness and that differing opinions will have equal weight. Although, honestly, I do want to kind of throw the, it should be peopled entirely by commoners, but I feel like they're going to just laugh that out there. So we'll say 2. This seems much too generous to me, but I will concede the point. Yes, this is precisely what we wanted. Pray, continue. I believe the main points have now been addressed. Lord Espen, is there anything you'd like to add before we adjourn? Yes, Your Majesty, I would like to request the Eastern Empires be given a seat on the Council. What?
The Rillo on the Governing Council for Isilmareld. For whatever reason.
Council echoes His Majesty's sentiment. This is highly irregular, well outside of protocol. Is there no end to their meddling?
You side with these deceitful serpents. They are not to be trusted in any matter, but to grant them real power is the strategy of a fool.
Well, Lord Espen, explain yourself. Today's decision on the Advisory Council suffers from one serious oversight. A group composed solely of noble citizens of Isilmareld, whether loyalists or rebels, presents much too narrow a viewpoint in what are sure to be very challenging years ahead. Since there is no question of the Eastern Empire's loyalty or good intentions, they are a natural choice to furnish a much-needed outsider perspective. There is wisdom in your words. I would be willing to consider this additional voice if the delegation from Delringuld agrees. The Lord's suggestion is most unexpected, but I do see the logic of it. The Council is amenable to an additional seat for the Eastern Empires. Council is amenable? Whatever our chief representative has been imbibing this morning must be quite strong. Undiluted grain alcohol, I am guessing. I promise I find none of this amenable. Lady Solveig, I was elected to... You are sowing the seeds of our own destruction. How can you not... Enough! Lord Blythe represents the Council, and his word is final. Really, Solveig, don't make me gag you with a stocking. Your Majesty, the Delringuld Council is satisfied with this proposal.
King Velinaric, Delringuld Council, thank you for placing your trust in my people. Upon Elenuator, I promise my intentions are honorable. Our representative on the Council of Isilmareld will act in a purely advisory capacity. We do not seek political power, nor to interfere in the kingdom's governance.
Well said, Lady Elomu. Welcome to the capital. Indeed, you and your wisdom are most welcome. Very well, now we may conclude.
Thank you, everyone, for participating in this important forum, and for your steadfast efforts to advance the cause of peace. I know that whatever our differences, we all seek the best possible future for Isilmareld and her citizens. I confess that the Crown still has doubts about some of the conclusions reached today. The negotiations will continue. And so we adjourn. Good day to you all.
Okay. Nope, they kicked me out of the they kicked me out of the castle and back into the castle district. He didn't want to say anything more. All right, now what? I imagine there's going to be a follow-up to that. New area on the world map, Castle Alistor. World greed grew by 50. For all that, the world greed grew again. Alright, well, we leveled up.
I await your instructions.
So that was good. That's... And... Main company... Weapons... Throw it into throwing, I guess. Spells and abilities. Not all of those. Special abilities towards available. I guess Waylay. You.
I'm listening.
I mean, we'll get you evened out there. He's a warrior. Weapons. So he's unarmed, just maxed out now. I guess spears and halberds will do. Those abilities. Let's get the challenging how. You. I guess learning research. Why not? Let's see. Seasoned warrior. Weapons. I guess the unarmed. Why not? Skills and abilities. We'll get another challenging how, I guess. So, our character sheet looking like. You're level 14.
Yes.
You're level 12. You're 14.
Go ahead.
14.
I'm listening.
And 14, okay. Yep, alright then.
At once.
Then where are we? Obviously we gotta go to Castle Alistor, right? Right there. Then what about this other place? Can I get to this other place? How am I supposed to get down there? I wonder if it'll let me now? Like if I go to here? Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe I have to go to the... Yeah, but then it's just going to tell me I need to be at a spot like right next to it. No idea. Alright, let's one way or the other, let's get out of here. Alright. Sorry, I just realized I was still muted there for a second. I was trying to figure out what's going on with caffeine, but it's just down right now, I think. It's asking me to log back in again. So, oh well. It just won't be live there tonight. All there is to it.
At once.
It's not letting me get to this place. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to unlock that place. I guess I just can't unlock it. Well, I guess we just have to go to the castle then. Maybe that is where we end up after we go through the Black Geyser or something, maybe. I guess. I don't know. Okay.
At once.
That is now available. I think also, I mean, we're going to load this in. I'm going to save. I think I'm probably going to call it there tonight. I know I'm a little bit early. But my stomach is not right now for some reason. So I'm going to nurse that a little bit. And also, yeah, the Dark Moon. There's huts. Yeah. And then also game's been dragging a little bit too tonight, so I'm kind of like not in the mood to continue right now, but I want to definitely finish this up next week. But let's go and save our game right now. Overwrite that one. There we go. All right. And I think that will do it for tonight, my friends. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I will be back tomorrow morning with some programming stuff, hopefully. And Sunday afternoon, morning, whatever it is, with some just some random games. That is the schedule as I know it right now, my friends. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you, and hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Make it so.